In this lecture, we're going to discuss a feature in Microsoft 10 called Wi-Fi Sense. In a post to Microsoft's TechNet website announcing a preview build 14342 of the anniversary edition of Windows 10, Microsoft said the cost of updating the Wi-Fi Sense code, which is what this lecture is about, Wi-Fi Sense, to keep the feature working, coupled with its low usage and low demand, no longer justifies the existence of Wi-Fi Sense. So Wi-Fi Sense is dead-ish. They also wrote Wi-Fi Sense, if enabled, will continue to get you connected to open Wi-Fi hotspots that it knows about through crowdsourcing. And if this is enabled, it will automatically connect you to detected crowdsourced Wi-Fi networks, acquire network information, and provide additional information to networks that require it. What that additional information isn't really clear at this stage. Additionally, and this is the controversial part, is it can be used to automatically share your Wi-Fi password with your contacts on Facebook, Skype, and Outlook, and a Microsoft account is used to do this syncing. This is how Microsoft describes it. When you share Wi-Fi network access with Facebook friends, Outlook.com contacts, or Skype contacts, they'll be connected to the password-protected Wi-Fi networks that you choose to share and get internet access when they're in range of the networks, if they use Wi-Fi Sense. Likewise, you'll be connected to Wi-Fi networks that they share for internet access too. Remember, you don't get to see Wi-Fi network passwords, and you both get internet access only. They won't have access to other computers, devices, or files stored on your home network, and you won't have access to those things on their network. Well, that's in theory. So, Wi-Fi Sense is switched off by default, but you can check to see what the settings are, and you probably are best, because I have heard that different versions sometimes have this enabled or disabled, and it depends on whether you've done a custom install or whether you've done an express install. So if you go to your start menu, settings, network and internet, and then you can see manage Wi-Fi settings. And what you need to do under Wi-Fi Sense, you need to disable everything. And that makes sure that Wi-Fi Sense is not working. If you have enabled Wi-Fi Sense, it will request permission to connect to Outlook, Skype, and Facebook. As you can see here, other users on your friends list who also enable Wi-Fi Sense will have their contact information shared with you as well. This is obviously a privacy and security concern, but the security side of it isn't black and white, because most people share their Wi-Fi passwords manually anyway by writing them down or saying them verbally, and that's giving away your password anyway to your guests, so this isn't secure. But with Wi-Fi Sense, the password isn't revealed to your guest. But actually the best way to have guests, if you want guests on your network, is to isolate and create a guest network on a separate VLAN, so your guest never gets access to your network, or the network that you use, and they don't know your password. And we'll discuss more on that later. Another scary prospect is Microsoft, and in fact any other company that will start to do this sort of thing where they collect Wi-Fi passwords. They will amass a huge database of Wi-Fi passwords of all the Wi-Fi networks. That becomes a huge target for attack and compromise, and you also have to trust that these companies will secure those passwords and won't do anything untowards with them, and that they have your best interests at heart at all times. So I recommend keeping this turned off and using a guest network instead, which we'll discuss later on.